Okay, Khethukuthula Yalo, famously known as Olefied, is a young musician, singer, songwriter and performer from KwaZulu Natal. Olefied has been privileged to work with some of the industry giants such as Big Zulu, Zakes Bantwini, Intaba YaseDubai, Mr. Brown, Mthunzi and Musiholiq, to name a few. He recently dropped his debut single titled Uzuyophela, which features Donald. Olefied is in studio with us this morning to give us a taste of his music. Very good morning to you, Olefied. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, bro.
You know, my jaw is still on the floor. I'm still in awe, over that song you performed earlier. It's cut, right? That's a beautiful song, absolutely beautiful track. First of all, before we get into that, let's talk about how you broke into the music industry.
Well, I fell in love with music at a young age. Because I come from a very musical family.
Okay.
My grandfather, oh,
okay.
Yeah. And my mother had like a very beautiful voice. She was a sangoma, so you know that sangoma vibe, nan, all the music, lapaya.
I hear you.
I fell in love with that sound and the vibe yakona. So I grew up very ngumuntu othanduklandele rhythm and everything. So yeah, that's when I fell in love with music. Then I grew up listening to Brenda Fassie, TKZ, Yomdu, others, every artist, Oyaziyo, like back in the days, the big ones. So I fell in love with music, and then I started making music. I wanna pursue it like professionally,
Sure.
And then it got me here.
So at what point did you professionalize your craft?
I think when I finished my matric, went to study music business at Kamalaki College. That's when I told myself I want to do this professionally. I want to do this so went to school, studied, and then came back, started recording, started putting music out there, giving it to people. And then I was fortunate enough to Gizeng Figela, and then I got signed by Jay-Z Records, which has been a really good journey for me. So yeah, they gave me an opportunity to be in this band, and yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm actually glad that you focused on the business side of your craft, of music, because not so many people realize that music is actually a business. It's a source of livelihood. They look at it as a hobby, yet you should be able to juggle both as a hobby and as a business.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told my grandma, because after finishing matric, they asked me to go to school, study, and then I told him, I wanna make music. And then Salga Sam was like, okay. Tell me about
it. We've all been through
that. But like she didn't understand, until as a born okay, it's actually happening. And then I born oh okay, lenti was it's no
music.
Exactly. So that's when I said okay, no, let's give him a shot.
Yeah, because Village, for parents to start appreciating and supporting musicians, you can actually survive in music. Because growing up, they want us to be doctors and lawyers, teachers, and teachers and everything else.
Exactly. But then I was convinced. Told them, I want to do this.
Good stuff.
Lucky for me, my aunt, she was the one or Becca, like no, because he wants to do this. Let's give him a chance. So you want to go to school and study music business? Okay, go do it, but make sure you pass. So if you pass, we are going to let you do this. But if you fail, then you are going to do less than citizens, be a police doctor or whatever. And then I went and did my thing, and then
Wow, look at where you are today. Let's talk about the music that you create. What genre?
Like the type of music? Yeah, that's what I'm going. I'd like to refer to my sound as Afro hip hop. Because like back in the days when I started, I used to be like hardcore rapper, like strictly hip hop. And then as I grew, I switched to Afro pop, but not 100% Afro pop. That's when I created the sound I call Afro hip hop, which is a fusion of Afro pop with some hip hop elements. I call my sound the Afro hip hop. That's it. So like the song I just performed. That song I just performed, Afro pop in a way, if you listen to it. But when you like pay attention to the flow, the lyrics, the content of the song and everything
it's
about it.
It's got so much depth, man. There's just something about that song. Let's talk about the significance of this song and the inspiration behind it. It's got so much depth.
Yeah, I really love that song. That's one of the closest to my heart. Like all the songs I have. I really missed my mother at that time when I made that song. It's called Iskhathi. Ibizwa ngokuthi isikhathi because ikhuluma ngokuthi makwenze uthola isikhathi, you know, let God know ukuthi I left my child lapha emhlabeni, so I'd like to pay him a visit, yabo. So talk to God, tell him ukuthi guy maybe 2 or 3 wengilosi ziphelezele, come to earth, give us a visit, just bimnandi, yabo, because we miss you, yabo. So I really miss my mother because yabo, when you're at a point in life where you feel like, okay, things are coming together, yabo. Okay, this ship is actually moving, yabo, and you're like, I wish my mother was here to see all this, yabo. Because
But then your superstardom is a reflection of your mom's visit to your life, don't you think?
Yeah, I also believe that. Like, I do believe that, yeah, because but you know, there's that thing, Yoguti, if umuntu now spiritually, okay, yeah, I can feel her spirit, yeah, she's here with me. But I miss her face, I miss her smile, I miss her laugh, I miss, you know, conversating now. So when I wrote that song, I'm feeling like, no, this is what happened, ma, this is what happened, this is where we're going, this is the plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Olefied, great chatting to you, man. All the best.
Thank you so much, brother.
How do your fans follow you?
On social media, Olefied Khetha, everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere. Just Olefied Khetha. Yeah, cool, make sure to get my single, Uzuyophela, featuring Donald. It's out. But you should check it out, man.
All right, most definitely. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. Well, that's young musician, singer, songwriter, and performer Olefied, and he's been giving us a taste of his journey in the music industry.
Ubatshela usavakashela ingane, ubatshela uzoshesha ubuye uma kwenze kuthola